EA Sports. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And off we go from Honolulu. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Check smash! Get it!
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Ready!
Going run again with Jacobs. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
On the set!
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready! Hot!
Setting up a throw. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it's going to be Texans football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
All right. 2J. Texas. Set!
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they'll only let him get up to around the 28 before taking him down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
All right. Robin. Hey, uno. 19 Texas. 11. Today!
Back to throw, Stroud. And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his... So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
All right. 12. 11. Hey, south. Tonight.
Throwing is Stroud. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30.
On the jump.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. On target to his man Dylan. And he'll go down at, we'll say, right at the 39-yard line. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set. Set, go.
From the 39. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Here's a throw. Taking a deep shot here. Looking for Watson, but it's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ow, for tonight! Hot! South, south, south! Tonight!
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26, and it sets up a Houston first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal, and because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ow, for tonight! Why, Tony? Tony! Tonight!
From the gun, Stroud. Diving right side, got it! That's 16 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Here we go. Slash, slash, slash! Hey, uno Mars! Tonight!
Shotgun now for Stroud. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one misses the tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Oh, hey. Hey, uno! Tonight!
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, That is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Buggy. Alert the hot. Today.
To the air, Stroud. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Tommy Townsend on to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
18. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set. Ready.
From the 28. This finds Dobbs. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They strike for 23 yards. And it sets up 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Go. Set up.
They'll throw it. Caught by Jacobs. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give him a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go. Hut.
He's dropping back to throw. Here's a deep shot towards the end. He makes the catch. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. The Armadillos go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest. Mevis ready to send this one away. Damian Pierce now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Oh, ready. 12.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Two jet.
First down, and they go right back to him. And a decent pickup. They're going to have it up at the 43 after that run. First down play nets them 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Here we go, let's go. Buggy.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. Man, it'll be their football. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Shut up! Bronco 80! Unlock lion! Hut!
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. That goes for 36 yards. And they're going to have a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Got it! Ready?
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Let's go now!
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Neither side separating much. Second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Ready, set!
First down, ball at the 36.
70 Timberwolves! Come on, set! Go!
Back now, pressure on its way. That'll be complete to Jacobs. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Check go.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He stopped at the 17. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Slot man in motion right. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Armadillos take a 13-0 lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play, right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Quick, right? Hey, uno. 19 taxi. Tonight.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down.
For tonight. Robin. Tonight.
Stroud. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Oh, right. Twelve.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Stroud off the play fake. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
All right.
On play action, here's Stroud. The rush gets home, and they stick him. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher, and I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Trying for the deep ball. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
That's taken at the 15. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks a little short of that 35. Found some space, ended up with 18 on that return. And they're going to take over possession. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Set. Street. Ready.
Jacobs running behind center. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races! And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Armadillos take a 20-zip lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Mevis now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Slash.
Here's Stroud. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Look the hot. Set.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Today.
Looking to throw, Stroud. He's got him, that's Mixon. Give him a full 40 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing.
Right.
Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Today.
1st and 10 are on to Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Twelve. Hey, south. Today.
Here's 2nd and 11. So it's the 2-minute warning from Honolulu. The Texans working here. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, south, south, south. Why, Tony? Tony.
Here's Stroud now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Two jet. Hey, uno Mars.
Stroud gonna go on fourth down. And it's gonna be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, partner, as they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Ready up.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go. Shot.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Set.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Turning to Jacobs on third. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The Armadillos sending out their punter. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Today.
Throwing is Stroud. Hit some space around midfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Look the hot. Today.
First down, Stroud. He's got his man complete. And he's out of bounds at the 4. Oh, he was thinking touchdown there. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
On the quick, right? Today.
From the red zone now. The back's got it. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Down.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here we go.
Offense to the line for second down.
Hot, hot.
Back to throw. That finds Jacobs complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Go.
All right, back to the ground game here. And he's brought down for a loss. We've reached halftime, and it's the Armadillos in the lead here in Honolulu. Now we'll head back to the lower 48. Check in with Jonathan Coachman at our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Mevis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. So second down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
South. Out for tonight. Hot. 11.
From the gun, Stroud. He lets one fly deep downfield. This is brought in at the 15. They get 38 out of the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Ow, for strike. Hey, uno. Strike.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
Buggy.
And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
A give. This is Mixon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Hey, south. 2J.
Mixon on 3rd and goal. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy... Starting field position from the 30.
Ready?
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set up. Panther Street. Go, Rig. Go. Go, Street. Check, go.
They go play action here. That one is caught left side of the field. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Let's go now.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go. Ready.
Back now, pressure on its way. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on, come on. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirate. Ready.
Pass play coming here. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
You can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, this is from 47. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends their lead to 14.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Texas. Hey, south, south, south. Today.
Stroud. This one falls incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Here we go. Today.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Looking for a tuck. Oh, he's out of time, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Why, Tony? Today.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Uno Mars. Tonight.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Into a crowd and, oh, intercepted. There he goes on the right side. And he's gonna go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Quick hitter complete. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Oh, ready? Set.
Here's Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Oh, ready?
So we're through three here. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do... They're set up at the 35 now.
Oh, ready? 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Look the hot, look the hot. Today!
Stroud throwing here on first. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Out for today! Hot! So. Today!
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Fires over the middle, caught. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Slash. Today!
Running it with Mixon. He breaks a tackle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Out for today! Hey, uno. Today!
1st down from the red zone. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Buggy. Today!
Back to throw, Stroud. The throw is caught. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready.
Back to throw. On target to Musgrave.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Panther 11. Set. 79 Bronco. Get up.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Shaheed motioning right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this can be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go, shot.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And it's a nice gain, but they needed just one more yard to move the chains. Moving in the right direction, 5 yards there, but still got a 3rd and 9 coming up.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Ready,
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing from the gun here. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Set.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Hut, hut.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game, the type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Down. Buffalo 18. Warrior 70. Go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And they'll have first down.
Okay, ready? Here we go, here we go.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Check go.
They'll pitch it to Jacobs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
They stick with Jacobs. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Final timeout called by the Texans. That's all they had, so the offense free. The clock down now. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
On the ready.
So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Running it after the penalty. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Armadillos make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Mevis ready to send this one away. This will end up as a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
12.
Shotgun now, first round. Connection made to Dell. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. So it's 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's right. 2J. Buggy. Today.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. They get to him and bring him down. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Oh, ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Wow, they're gonna pass it here. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down.
Ready.
Oh, look at this, he's setting up to throw. Caught by Jacobs. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Armadillos put up even more points in a win. Mevis now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. No, you're not seeing things incorrectly, folks. You do not need glasses. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on first down. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Handoff running right, Jacobs. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
No, no.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And as we play in October, they have kept their